Hey guys, what's up? Let's talk statistics today. These are early days of October, and well, since I have many of my wind turbines already sitting on their permanent places, of course I will be doing some modifications to them later, and I will tell you later on which exact ones. But I mean, most of them were working constantly all the time during September. So let me give you some stats so you are able to see how exactly did they perform during the almost no wind September. We had max 8 meters per second gust for the whole September, and we had average, which was literally somewhere around 3, maybe even 2.9, because, well, no winds yet. No winds yet. Literally, they go as low as possible, and I'm very happy that I do the modifications of two bigger ones to actually start working from 2.2, 2.3 meters per second, because at least I'm getting something and not nothing like I used to before. So let me show you what the stats are, and you are able to understand how they can go in the long run. So here are the units. Here I am sitting, and I have this kind of like manual stuff. I've been doing some recordings for some time already, but I mean, the October 1st data is probably the most exact one because it will allow you to get the whole September data. So let's start with the smallest one. So it's the 2 meters diameter self-mader. And well, it's underperforming because it has a really awful blade. So any blades made from the pipe are awful. Literally, they are slow. They have a lot of drag, and I mean, they just cannot go as they should. And so this 2 meter diameter wind turbine only produced 6.1 kilowatt hours per September month, but it was stopped for a day, so that you can like add a little bit, add 1/30th, 30th to that value roughly to get the whole value. Next, FT1000 moved to this place at about September 17th. It was taken down from this place at September 15th. So it has like 2 or 3 days of no work, but second half of the month it's sitting low as on 6 meters, exactly the same height as this one. And well, for FT1000 we have, this is actually the total number, 194 for some nice periods. For the September, it's 14.8 kilowatt hours, and this is not a lot, but I mean it's pretty decent for a no wind month. Let's go bigger next. So 15 days only, so let's say half a month, that was the FT1500 with the increased wind wheel to be 3.0, not the 2.8 like the factory made one, but the 3.0. I actually think of getting it a 3.2 wind wheel, which will neatly sit on that same hub without any troubles, and probably I will get these 3.0 to this one, but I mean I have to find a way to raise the voltage for this wind turbine then, because I mean if I will just reapply the blades, it will swoosh a lot, it will overspin, and this will be very hard, because I can do this, I can give it a bigger wind wheel, which is 2.5 right now here, but I need to find a way to recommutate the windings inside the generator, so to make it more high voltage, like twice the voltage would be absolutely great. So I mean, if I had it like 96 volts, that would have been perfect. That would have been exactly, that would be matching the 3.0 wind well in this case. So this one, the FT1500 96 volt one, 3.0 increased wind well. For the whole September month, for the 15 days, it got 7.64. Not a lot, but let me tell you that the second half of September was less windier than the first one, in my case, in my area. Next one. And this is very interesting, because this is the FT2000 with the increased wind wheel to 3.4 meters, and this is the FD4 original one, but in version of 3 kilowatt, and that's a trouble. If you will ever get this wind turbine, go for a 4 kilowatt version, because here the gen is the weak point. That's indefinite, and you will see why. Let me give you for those two. This is the 10 meters height, and this is the 12 meters height. So FT2000 produced 25.2 kilowatt hours for the whole September, and FD4 produced only 15.2 kilowatt hours per September. So that's a trouble. That's the trouble. FD4 currently underperforms a lot, really a lot. Well, and I blame the generator here because it is too weak. It cannot reach voltage high enough, quickly enough, and a lot of time it spins with no load yet. So I will have to. I know like what to do. I know how to change the generator and to which exact one. But I mean, it will take some time before I actually get to this. I will not do any modifications of this unit before I see how the same but the pitch controlled version performs, and this one is going to arrive maybe within the next 2 weeks, very quick. As I told you, mid-October, that would be the date when we will be able to actually see it in my garage. So, well, yeah, that's the whole data for now. It's very little. Like total per September, it's nothing. It's 69 kilowatt hours. But I mean, even in this kind of weather, it's still every watt counts, given that Russians had started increased craziness on our energy system, so every watt counts. And I mean, I'm happy with what I have, but I, of course, would like to have more, and that's what I'm going to. Side note, guys, why this wind turbine performed so much better than this one? The difference is the blades, and mainly the surface area. These blades are designed to run fast, and these blades are designed to run, I don't know, to run with a drag. I mean, they swoosh a lot with starting swooshing at around 210, 220 RPMs, and then swish quite a lot, and that's a trouble because, I mean, they produce a lot more noise than this one. But I mean, you have seen the difference in performance already, and the difference in performance is mainly due to the form of the blades. That's it. This one right now is stopped just because it sits behind the house on the same height as the house, 10 meters exactly. So this one gets a little bit better wind. This one is also sitting higher. This one is on 11 meters. So that's why they turn, and that one is stopped. So in this case, it has even a little bit more trouble. But I mean, a couple of days before, I was experiencing when the wind was blowing exactly from that direction. So this one was performing nice, and this one was sitting duck and like always swiveling around. So I mean, bear in mind that you have to make enough height difference for them to work nicely. So ideally, not just like 1 meter, like I have like 10, 11, 12, but ideally 2 meters. So if that would have been like 10, 12, 14, that would have been so much better, of course. But I mean, I don't have this kind of opportunity to do this. Yeah, anyways, well, thanks for watching, and see you later. We will have way more things to check, way more things to discuss, way more things to measure and compare and to test around.